I put together a quick little video showing how I do full face makeup. For the eyes, I'm using entirely the Anastasia, whatever you want to say, Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, which I know so many people have done videos on. I get it. I just wanted to show you how I use it personally, and then obviously the rest of my face goes along with it. Starting with the Face Atelier Ultra Matte to prime my face. For foundation and technically concealer, I'll be using Face Atelier number 1 in the color Porcelain. I have my damp beauty blender. Originally, I was going to talk through the video, but I changed my mind, so you'll see my lips moving for absolutely no reason. If you hear gunshots, don't be alarmed. My boyfriend is watching 8 Mile. When I apply foundation, I press it into the skin rather than wiping, just so that I'm not lifting up a bunch of dead skin, drawing attention to that, or, I don't know, disrupting facial hair. To act as my concealer and a bit of natural highlight, I'm using the Face Atelier Adjuster in the color 0 Negative. I just mix a small amount of the adjuster in with my foundation and apply it where it's needed. Then I immediately take my Mercier Secret Brightening Powder and this fluffy brush, and I start pressing it under eye just to prevent creasing. Then I take this little white puff and my Face Atelier setting powder, and I press it all over my face. When the video's sped up, it always looks like I'm wiping, but I'm not. It's pressing. With whatever products left on my beauty blender, I do a quick sweep over my lids as a base. Then I take the color Tempura, I want sushi, and this flat but fluffy brush, and I apply that all over the top from my crease up to my brow. As you can see, this palette is well loved, so it looks pretty grody, but I'm using the color Warm Taupe. And I did not show you the brush I'm using apparently, so it's a shorter blending brush, and I just apply that in my crease as a transition shade. Then this big fluffy guy is really great for blending out edges, so I go and follow the line I just made just along the top edge to make sure it's not harsh. There are little kids screaming right outside my back window. Then I take whatever this brush is, a fluffy pencil brush maybe, just for more precision, and I'm going in with the color Antique Bronze. Yep, that one. And I actually go into the crease with that as well, but a little bit lower, keeping it a little bit on the lid. Using the same brush, I go in with the color Cypress Umber, and I deposit most of the product on the outer corner, and then I start to blend it out using that brush as much as possible without lifting the product back up, and without it getting too muddy all over the lid. Then I take that original tapered blending brush from the crease, and I just blend a little bit more. Then I use MAC Prep and Prime to spray the end of this flat brush, and then I use that to apply the color Primavera. It's just a little more pigmented when it's applied wet. And on the middle of your eye, working into the inner corner, definitely make sure you're patting this one on. Don't try to blend it out. For my eyeliner, I take this small angled brush, and I did lie to you, this is not an ABH product, it's Urban Decay, the color Crave. The black is not super pigmented, so it works well for this. And I just do a smoky winged liner, so I follow my lash line, and then I make a tiny little wing. It's all very light, nothing's super duper bold. Starting my under eyeliner, I hate having it super dark, so I take this smudger brush and I go in with the color Antique Bronze again. And working from the outer corner to the inner corner, I apply the product and then blend it out a little bit, just kind of smudge it from corner to corner. Then I take the opposite end of the brush, which is this little guy, I don't know what it is. And with no product on the brush, I just blend out the edges to make sure it doesn't look like a harsh solid line. My camera died at this point because I suck at planning ahead, so I just took this time to, you know, collect my thoughts. Lately I've been using the ABH Brow Definer in the color Chocolate. It's like a retractable pencil with a spoolie on the other end. I sped this part way up just because it takes me a while to do my brows, but I fill them in using light little hair-like strokes. And then I go through with a spoolie and just kind of brush it out to make sure it looks blended and light and natural. I wish I had the balls to walk around with my eyebrows mismatched like this. This part is pretty straightforward. You curl your lashes. And lately I've been using Roller Lash Benefit Mascara. I'm going to make a review on this though because I have a love-hate relationship with it. I always have to go through with a clean spoolie to brush it out after. And then I throw on some false lashes. You might want to use tweezers. I have claws, so that makes it easier for me. Then we're going to contour using the ABH Contour kit. And I use the coolest, lightest shade because I'm super pale. I apply it using an angled contour brush. And you can't really tell again because the video is sped up, but I always pat it on just to keep it super light. I don't want any dark, obvious lines. And then I always blend it out. For blush, we're using the Hourglass Ambient Lighting and Diffused Heat. And I apply it with this big fluffy brush from Sephora. I again pat it on really lightly and then blend it out. And then the Diorskin Nude Air for my highlight. I actually apply it using a concealer brush because again, I pat it on rather than brushing it on. My last step is lips. I'm using Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in, I don't know, Baja 5? I don't know how you say this. Yep, I'm attractive. No, I'm not single. I just wanted to let you guys know, normally I do my eyes before my skin. I don't know why I did it backwards this time, but I felt that you needed to know that. Alright, this is the finished look. I will see you next time, hopefully. Or I guess you will see me and I will continue to not see you. Save me, I don't know how to end the video.